Oh, I think it's a proud achievement. I don't think when I got drafted that was even close to being on the radar. But obviously I've hopefully got a lot more left in me to be getting in the upper echelons of the footy club, and to be part of the history of this club's a massive thrill. You look at the calibre of players that the 10 players above me, and there's 4 300 game players, 1 400 game player. I think I played with, or I was on the list with, nearly everyone except for Shimmer of those 5, and the names just below them are just as impressive. So yeah, it's a massive amount to be part of that list. I know where I started, I know how far I've had to come to get to the point I'm at now, and to feel like I've achieved what I have so far, and feeling like I've still got a lot left in the tank. It fills me with excitement about what I can do going forward as well. I was very different when I got to the footy club. I'd never been around a footy club environment, so I didn't really understand how that worked. I didn't understand the dynamics behind it. I didn't understand how to fit into a group like that. So I was very low on confidence and low self-esteem even. Probably being a basketball player, I didn't really know what I was doing on the footy field. So I was learning a lot, trying to get some sort of skill, because I'd never really been taught how to kick. So it was like my skill level wasn't there. I knew I wasn't up to it. I was just lucky to be on the list and probably happy to be on the list. And it probably wasn't till probably 6 or 7 years ago now that I think the penny really dropped for me, and I sort of understood what I wanted to be, what I could do, what my capabilities were, and I think that was when I really started to grow up. The strength and conditioning staff who put a lot of work into me. I think I was running a 13:30, I think 3.2, which was second last ahead of Hamish, and that was about it when I got to the club. So the amount of work that Paul Turk and John Siegel had to put in to get me to AFL standard and then raise that bar was massive my first 2 or 3 years.
The conditions are perfect.
Oh, Mackie, this is a tall target. Goldstein turns around and kicks a goal.
I've worked really hard on my body. I've worked really hard on my fitness levels, and to give the coaches the freedom to be able to play the structures they want to play, and to have that freedom of the coaches to select the best side that we can to win games. I don't want to be a hindrance that they've got to take an extra toll in just because I need a break. So that's probably my motivation, and I work really hard every off-season and pre-season to make sure that's an opportunity. I'm very confident in where I'm at. I was very confident I was going to perform at a high level this year because I knew I'd done the work, and that starts with the confidence. I'm still playing 90 to 100 minutes a game, so I think that plays into my hands to be able to get through a game a little bit better. But I don't think the quarters are going to be a hindrance. I think it's more about me having the confidence that I know my game, I understand what my strengths and weaknesses are, and I think I've been able to play really well to my strengths this year, and that's been the difference. For me, I'm not budgeting for the next 2 or 3 years only. I'd like to play for 3, 4, 5 at the moment. Mentally, I'm feeling as good as I have. Physically, I'm feeling really good. So there's no reason why I can't continue on. And if Brady's watching this and he wants to sign me up for a couple more extra, I'm more than happy to. I don't think about needing a break. I think about already I'm starting to plan what my off-season look like and how I'm going to train and how I'm going to get better. For me, I'm loving what I'm doing at the moment. I'm really enjoying my footy, and that brings out the best in me.